Welcome back to the show on measurement analysis. Coming up next is the exam decoded section. But don't you agree? It would be great if we did a recap of what we have learned today before we hit the exams. So here it is. True value is the mean of all the observed readings. Absolute error is the magnitude of the difference between the individual measured value and the true value. The relative error is the ratio of the mean absolute error to the mean value. And with that, we go on to the exam decoded section. This is the exam decoded section. Watch this section to get wiser on how to prepare better, crack exams and score smarter. We begin with the rapid fire round of 5 questions for you. Are you ready? First question. A vernier caliper is used for the measurement of length to an accuracy of 10 to the power minus 3 meter, 10 to the power minus 4 meter, 10 to the power minus 2 meter, or 10 to the power minus 1 meter. And the answer is 10 to the power minus 4 meter, which is also 10 to the power minus 2 centimeter. Second question now. The method used to measure the distance of a planet from Earth is Galileo's method, Archimedes' method, Newton's method, or parallax method. And the correct answer is parallax method. Moving on to the third question. In India, the institute which has the responsibility of maintenance and improvement of physical standards is Bhabha Atomic Research Center, National Aeronautical Center, National Physical Laboratory, or Indian Institute of Science. And the answer is the National Physical Laboratory, New Delhi. The next question. One astronomical unit is distance between Earth and Sun, distance between Earth and Jupiter, radius of Milky Way, or distance between Sun and Moon. And the correct answer is the average distance between Earth and Sun. The last question coming up now. I hope you're recording your scores. Parsec is the measuring unit of time, frequency, distance, or mass. And the answer is distance. Parsec is the distance at which average radius of Earth's orbit subtends an angle of 1 arc second. That was the rapid fire round. So how did you score? If you got all 5 right, then you are spot on in your preparation. You are topper high flyer. A score of 3 or 4 is excellent. Keep persevering. If you scored less than that, then we are going to do all we can to help you get to the top of exams. All you need to do is visit our website topperlearning.com for practice questions and revisions. That is not all of it. Remember, the topic of error analysis holds relevance in practical examination as well. The students are asked to determine the percentage error while determining focal lengths, measuring lengths, volumes, and densities. Questions from this chapter can be very short type, 1 mark, and short type, 2 and 3 marks, and will test your knowledge and numerical ability. One knowledge-based question could be, what is least count? This is for 1 mark. To get the full mark, your answer should be like this. The least value that can be measured by any instrument is called its least count. Let me give you an example of a question that tests your numerical ability. The parallactic angle subtended by a distant star is 0.76 arcsecond on Earth's orbital diameter, which is 1.5 times 10 to the power 11 meter. Calculate the distance of star from Earth in light year. This problem solving can get you 3 marks. And here's the ideal way to answer it. Parallactic angle is given in arc seconds. Convert this into radians, recalling that 180 degrees is pi radian and 1 degree is 60 times 60 arc seconds. This will give you half a mark. Also, the orbital diameter of Earth on which the angle is subtended by the distant star is given. Since the star is very far away from Earth, we can approximate the distance between the star and Earth to be the radius of a circle and Earth's orbital diameter as the arc length. This will give you half a mark. Now, since arc length of a circle is equal to radius of the circle times the angle, or the radius of the circle is equal to arc length divided by angle, we can calculate the distance of the star from Earth by using the fact that it's equal to the orbital diameter divided by the parallactic angle. This will give you 1 mark. Here, the unit of distance is meter. We can convert this into light year since we know that 1 light year is equal to 9.5 times 10 to the power 15 meter. This will give you 1 more mark. And solving the problem till here will give you the full 3 marks. If you found all these to be of great help, then you will find our next section even more useful, as it's time for our examination expert to guide you on how to deal with the measurement questions. Over to the exam expert.
The students should remember few concepts in measurement. The most important of that is the difference between accuracy and precision. Accuracy refers to the closeness of the result to the actual value. Precision refers to the minimum difference between measurements or closer to a least count. This is something we need to worry about. The next one is error. Whenever I do measurements, there are errors that occur. There are some are called systematic errors, some are called random errors. Systematic errors can be calibrated because they are fixed and I know how they would be. Random errors depend on the conditions and they would vary. Keep cool, do well, all the best for your exams.
Hear this. In NASA's mission to send the Mars Climate Orbiter to study clouds, water vapor, dust and temperature in the Martian atmosphere, one team of controllers used English units, pounds, to measure forces acting on the spacecraft, while the second team of controllers used metric units, newtons, in planning the correction to the spacecraft's course. Because of this discrepancy, the spacecraft approached too close to Mars and was destroyed in the atmosphere. Errors in measurements would not have taken this dimension had there been consistency in the usage of standard units of measurements. Well, that's all for today from our side. Don't forget to visit our website topperlearning.com. And remember, it's your universe. Know the rules.